Assistant Treasurer, Minister for Small Business has the call.
Thank you very much for that question, and I really relish the opportunity to have the chance to talk about Labor's policy to scrap negative gearing for established homes and instead limit it only to new housing, which will have very serious ramifications for homeowners, for small businesses, for renters and for the broader Australian economy. It is a policy that has not been thought through, which is why the Australian Labor Party has resorted to these childish games to try and distract the Australian people from properly examining what it is that they propose to do and its impacts. It is very clear that from July 2017, those opposite will remove around 1/3 of all buyers for established property. This will have a very significant impact on demand. And we know that in the property market, when you reduce the demand, prices fall. Under the same policy, those buyers, though, who are looking to invest and negatively gear will be forced into new property. This has the impact of increasing demand for new property, and when you increase demand for new property, you will push up prices. Now, it seems that those opposite find it very difficult to understand these pretty obvious concepts. They have a chaotic policy. It is one that will damage confidence, it's one that will damage growth, and it will send shockwaves through the property market, a market worth over $5.6 trillion. And what those opposite forget, they forget that Australians have got their wealth tied up in that market. What they also forget is so many of the small businesses that will be affected.
For Isaacs.
We have more than 2 million small businesses in Australia, and they employ more than 4.5 million Australians. Now, many of these small business owners and operators rely on their homes for their finance. Of small businesses holding a lending product, around about 14% have got a mortgage over their property, and these mortgages will be affected if housing prices fall. What happens to those small businesses that employ people? What happens to the broader Australian economy if they cannot invest in their businesses? These are all questions that those opposite do not have the answer to. They would rather play childish games, word games, rather than look and examine the policy that they are putting to the Australian people, one that will punish the Australian people, decrease their overall wealth and hurt the Australian economy.